Hey, welcome to a non-hiatus. We're not on vacation, or as on vacation, or sick episode of the James Show. And today we're going to be looking at a game called Kill the Bad Guys. Kill the Bad Guy. Think about what happened last little bits in Dungeons & Dragons. Look at one of the loot crates we've got floating around here. Talk about what we've been doing. Oh, that's exciting stuff. So, we were sick for a bit, we went on vacation, went and saw family. Came home, hung around the house for a bit.
Nice. Got to like nap and watch movies.
Yeah, we saw Despicable Me 3, which was okay. I think the first two were better overall.
Yeah, I think the first one is actually the best.
The best, yeah.
I like 3 though. I'm not a big fan of 2.
2 was a little minion heavy.
Yeah.
And this one here, they pretty much got rid of the minions for most of them. They were just kind of like there.
They kind of integrated them, but yeah, that wasn't the main line.
Yeah, 3 wasn't too bad. We also saw Spider-Man. That was pretty good. It's probably the best of the Spider-Man movies so far.
Yeah, I definitely like the newest movie.
Yeah, the kid that does a pretty good job with Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Everything was pretty good.
It might be my favorite. Because I'm rewatching it 3 times a year, right? Yeah. So this is actually a good.
Why there's the Andrew Garfield one that we didn't see because
I saw part of it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good.
You know, we saw part of it when we were on cruise ships.
Right.
Yeah, he just doesn't come off as a good enough Peter Parker. Which is the biggest problem. The Vulture in the new one was also awesome. Really good job. He had like a really good color motivation.
I'm gonna take you out, mess you up, and make you bad. Get the bad guy, get the bad guy, get the bad guy, get the bad guy.
So what else do we do? We played a couple games. We played a game that we won't be showing, but it's something that you pull. Plus, there's a bunch of spoilers, even just showing a little bit of the spoilers of the game called Until Dawn. It was actually written by some horror riders, and you recognize some of the characters in it. It's because the voice actors did the facial and some of the other stuff for the characters. There's like a chick from the Hero show in it, guy from S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in it, the guy that turns out to be a hybrid or whatever. Some chick from Superstore, a bunch of other guys who play cartoon that were now TV actors. They all did a really good job at the game. Was well written. Generally like scary without kind of, it had some jump scares, but they were good at like pacing it the right way or building up your fear. Just think you're going to be jump scared, like, and then nothing happens. Just like, you know, and they do that like 6 times, and then they have a jump scare. And then they do another one right away. Just like, somebody like they did a good job of mixing that up. I mean, legitimately, it could have been a 5-part mini-series or whatever, and done fantastic. It was pretty good. Or condensed down into just a movie. It was well done.
Yeah.
Now Stacy's playing through Game of Thrones Telltale series. Yeah, because this month on PlayStation Plus is 2 free games were Until Dawn and the Telltale Game of Thrones. How do you like that?
I really do like it. It's kind of like stories that are in the show. Yeah, you know, obviously you're not going to play the show that you want to watch, but I like that.
It's really close to minor family attached to the more.
Yeah, that's one thing. Well, they actually do like trees.
I know. I saw that they were forced. They had a little tree symbol and everything. It's like Ironwood.
Ironwood, it's like the super strong wood. Where they want to make all their weapons and things like that.
Foresters. That's the
Ironwood.
It's ironwood. It's a little shit. I can do that. What? So, other than that, how you been? Nothing to report? Kids, work, house on fire? I've done house fire.
It's been nice. Had a good birthday. My sore throat that's been with me for a month is almost gone. Go back to work on Monday.
We didn't watch fireworks. We saw a couple who were driving home.
Yeah, we've never seen fireworks. Like the last.
We've never seen fireworks
since,
ever.
Well, since David's been born, I don't think we've seen them.
Yeah, and
like
fireworks
6 years.
is just kind of like you see them every year after a while. I don't know. Some people get a kick out of them. It's just nothing new or exciting with them anymore.
David would love them. We should probably like take him to see them one year. But it's always when we're traveling, so much easier to travel at night
while everybody's watching fireworks. They're going home. Yeah, that's why it works. We go like every 4th of July because their family has birthdays.
I see you hiding the run and I'm coming for your team.
Lots of cake. Yeah, birthdays. Anyhow, let's look at this Lootcrate deck.
Without a trace, wipe your old sport out. By surprise.
So this Lootcrate, whenever they get a challenge, if they do now, actually, sometimes they do it, sometimes don't. July 5th was a cutoff. I think they might push it out. Yeah. So what do we got? We got a black and white Spider-Man figure. Like, he's not in a black and white costume. I mean, it's literally, it's just like a black and white planet. Oh, I didn't know he was kind of loose in language. Now he's great, so everything's pretty easy. But it just needs the game make it kind of wheelie. We have a Breakfast of Champions Hulk cereal bowl, or whatever you want to put in the bowl, with the Hulk stubby fingers on it.
It's like, I look at it, and it's like your action figure that you would usually put in.
Yeah, well, Hulk's got little stubby fingers. Look at his fingers. Here, I'll kind of match up.
Yeah, good after this.
Green bowl with the marble logo on the bottom. There, I can see it. Made of plastic. It's too small to be either. Not for the baby, you're right. We also got a poster collection. It's 40 mini posters.
They're actually really pretty.
Yeah, they're really good. From DC's quote-unquote New 52. It's not so new now, but they're pretty cool. They're just mini.
They're like almost like cardstock.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that it's so small, but it's like a little poster like just an art book, but I guess they extra nifty. Yeah, I guess. Oh, this was called Alter Ego this time. This was the Lootcrate. Anything else in here? Game, which I think I already lost with a Green Ranger fan, I believe. No, it was just the dwarf. Oh, the pin looked like it was a Mr. Hyde kind of face. It's around here somewhere. I stack all the pins up as I get them. I don't want to lose all the babies need them. The t-shirt this time was, I'm not a big overall fan of the baby blue color, but it's cool because it's got Optimus Prime transforming on it. Like, yeah, I'm going to roll out all of your face.
It looks old school.
Yeah, it does.
I like it.
And the box, if you choose to accept it, can be taken apart and turned into a Optimus Prime truck mode. I did the Ghost one for Destiny. I don't know if I'm going to do an Optimus Prime cardboard truck. So that was I'll clean it up later. Hey, at least I didn't lose the t-shirt this time.
Yeah, good job.
That was Lootcrate this time. I got a couple Loot Crate gamings backed up too to look at, but look at those next time when we actually maybe have a show on one week. Oh, we get a different guest besides Stacy.
Kill the bad guy. You get to chill. Man, I'm going for the deal. It's like I've never been fed. I'm going for the meal. The hunger and the passion burning in me is real. I see you hiding and running. I'm coming for your team. Pluck 'em. I sent a few punches the way. I never wreck 'em. If I don't get you today, I'll get you another day.
Let's go ahead and look at this game.
Set you up without a trace. Wipe your old sport out. Take you by surprise. Hit you when least expected. Where you rested. On the standards. The arrest. All the bandits accomplished.
Really good guessing.
You don't impress me. Now when I get you, I'm gonna take you.
We're going to be playing a game called Kill the... There we go, that sounds like some sound. And this is a puzzle game. With a theme song of Kill That Guy.
Yeah. Kill the bad guy. You need to chill. Man, I'm going for the deal. It's like I've never been fed. I'm going for the meal. The hunger and the passion.
We'll start somewhere easy just to kind of get a feel for it. They're hiding all over the world, those freaking bad guys. See, there's like all kinds of little objectives you can do. Try to find a passport, stuff like that. So here's the bad guy. Hi, bad guy. You can do stuff like, I'm gonna hack this car. The car is ready. Ready to do what, you might ask? This.
Drive, run him over. What? You missed.
I don't know what happened.
You stopped walking.
No, the car just like didn't zoom. Oh, I didn't hold the button long enough. There we go. Gotta catch the tooth. Got the passport. Well, it wasn't one car. Gotta get a whole button down. Let's zoom it out. Kill this guy. Okay, what we did? We killed Luciano. He got messy. How the hell do you even know that he makes meatball sandwiches? With a name like Luciano, he must have made meatball
He's Italian.
You're racist.
Maybe I just like
meatballs. Kim.com in Pyongyang. Alright, what are we gonna do with this guy? Let's just attack it and see. Oh, he sees what we're doing and he doesn't like it.
Who's this guy?
He's a bad guy.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, Kim.com. Got it. Was it enough?
He's still alive.
No, his tooth.
He died.
Got his tooth. You see your passport anywhere? No, come on.
Kim.com.
Yeah, he's Korean, not Korean. They have names like that.
It's like Kim Un-jong. What's his name? Kim Un-jong? Is that it?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim. What level am I currently on? I'm currently on this one. And then we're killing Komzak. I don't know.
These names are the worst.
He's a hacker. His hacker's wrongdoing has led to the death of 2,300 people. He hacked computers on board several Boeing and Airbus planes. Because the file name was 256 characters long. The computers ran Windows 95, so they all blue screened of death at the time. This is, I think, where I'm at. Yeah, and I can't figure out how to kill him. The passport's right there. Like here, I can do this. And I just like, and then I can go like. I know, but I can also like. I missed. All right, we'll look at one more map real quick. How about?
Oscar the Grouch.
Where's Oscar? This one? A famous athlete accused of murdering his wife always presented his innocence. He claimed that for getting up in the middle of the night to fetch a drink, his wife slipped on a lettuce leaf from the fridge as she stumbled around, fell 8 times out of the kitchen knife that had been inadvertently placed upright in the kitchen sink. That's possible. That's what I'm going to go with. Oops. This is too late. But I got it. Sorry, Oscar, you got out-electrocuted.
Good job, dude.
So that was Kill the Bad Guy. It's kind of an interesting little game, little puzzle game. Had a little bit of fun with it here and there. So, oh, the world's so much clearer. Let's talk a little bit about what happened last time in Dungeons and Dragons. D&D. We'll make the logo bigger. Don't you love logos and clicking? Get your little mouse clicking noises? Those are the best. Just put it right there. You get a D&D shirt. So, do you remember what happened last time in Dungeons & Dragons?
Kill stuff.
No, I don't think we had any combat last time.
Yeah, we did.
We had a little
Yeah,
bit.
we did.
That's right, we fought those zombies, the Juju zombies. So, the party found a mercenary mercenary building. They are currently in pretty much the last stages of the Underdark campaign. So they're in this big giant city full of fish guys and like dominated guys. They found a fish guys. They don't look like that. They found a building that was currently being used by some mercenaries that were getting paid. They're told to be muscle for the fish guys on the surface or wherever. So far, they haven't encountered any of these mercenaries, unless the mercenaries all happen to be Juju zombies, because they enter this room and there's some zombies just hanging out there. They're like, "Hey, zombies, what's up?" The zombies are like, "Nah." And so then they try to break the door down. No, there's no try about it. Stacy breaks the door down. And the zombies decide they don't like that, and so then the players kill the zombies. They wander around. They find a room that has a chest that's like triple trapped. And Stacy, of course, is the one who went to mess with it, and her dwarf triggered every trap. Luckily, they were mostly poisoned, so she was pretty much immune. Didn't Greg get paralyzed or something too, and get all it was you also got paralyzed. So they enter another room that looks like some sort of like sitting room, and there's 2 more Juju zombies and a glyph on the far room that they walk in, far wall. They walk in and they get hit with this glyph, and Stacy gets paralyzed for a couple rounds, so she can't kill the second set of Juju zombies like she really wants. She was pretty mad about that. I slept on the couch that night. Not for that reason, it was a different reason. No, I don't even think I was on the couch then. Sometimes a baby needs to be sleep downstairs with baby, but that's beside the point. That's the why I sleep on the couch. It's not because Stacy snores or wears a Darth Vader mask at the same time.
Or coughs all night.
Or coughs on me all night. She sleeps the other way, but when she gets rid of the cough, she flips back over and leaves her breath. Like, I love you, James. And that's how come I was sick.
You were sick first.
Yeah, I was sick first. That's her claims. I don't believe them. I called and asked the CDC and the government. They said it was definitely you.
You were sick first.
That's where I was sick first. She can see the camera too. So we stopped after they got upstairs into the 2nd floor because people had to go do some things and stuff. We're going to be playing again tomorrow night and eating pierogies with sausage and peppers, which should be tasty. 4 cheese pierogies, no less. 4 cheeses.
4 of them.
Exotic.
Is there like brie?
No. Brie is not getting fed. Brie has capitalism. So, beyond that, Oh, the party did end up with a chest that had a bunch of loot in it. A bunch of, something like 12,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
We're rich anyway.
Yeah, they walking around with this coffer of holding, which is like a bag of holding, just a little bit bigger, with several hundred thousands worth of treasure right about now. They spent a bunch on to build basically this fort underground in one place. They're still like, yeah, drop in the bucket. They hire this full-time staff. They got foot rubbers. They got foot rubbers for their foot rubbers in their damn keep. You do a walk in this adventure. You need some foot love.
I need foot rubbers in real life.
Well, yeah, but you got to hire the foot rubbers for the foot rubbers. But it's really the hand rubbers for the foot rubbers because they got to keep their hands limber and then relaxed. But anyways, that's aside the point. That's about all that happened. They killed some juju zombies, dug around at people's personal effects after breaking and entering into their house. Go heroes! Yeah, bitches. But then that'd be bad guys. They broke into their house with the expectation that they're bad guys, so it's okay to break into someone's house if you think they might be like a murderer or something. It's okay to break into their house and steal their PlayStation because they're a bad guy. But only if it's a PlayStation Plus, because we already have a PlayStation 4.
I don't think that's how it works.
But that's what you did in Dungeons & Dragons, and your character says that it's good. Sometimes you don't think about this stuff. You just go with the flow when you do it.
I think I was a drunken dwarf.
The problem is that if you have, it's like peer pressure. In real life, if you had a bunch of friends saying, oh, that guy's a bad guy, let's break into his house and steal his stuff, you'd be like, okay.
No.
Everyone else is doing it?
No.
After 4 or 5 tequila shooters, you'd be like, okay.
No.
So then you think about that. In the old days, we had the Donkey character experience points if we didn't think you were following your alignment well enough.
Mm-hmm. I follow my alignment.
In the new days, we just have rocks fall and kill you. You're underground, there's rocks all over. They fall. A lot. So, that was what happened in Dungeons & Dragons. Truly an epic day of burglary on the high seas.
The seas?
While drinking high seas. Excuse me. So, what else we got? Just sing a song or tell a story?
Story.
About?
Socks.
What about socks? The squirrel who didn't wear socks?
Yep.
And the problem with that? With my hat that has like beach sweat on it. Okay. The story of the problem. The troublesome squirrel who didn't wear socks. Toby was a squirrel who lived with his mother, Squirrelina, in a very small tree. She's a squirrel. Which one's worse, Toby or Squirrelina?
You can call me like Humana, because I'm a human.
I think I'll you Brianna. Wait. No. Because you're a bee. Bit delicious. It's a family show. We don't use this kind of language. Anyway, you leave Squirrelina alone. She's a very happy squirrel, very proud woman. Squirrel. With big nuts. In her pantry.
Of course.
A small walnut tree in the park. Now, everybody knows that squirrels should wear socks in the wintertime because their feet get cold. Or they can hibernate. However, Squirrelina was similar to the anti-vaxxer movement nowadays and did not believe in hibernation. She felt that it was bad for her child and would cause him to have some sort of autism or backwards feet or something. So they were anti-hibers. But that's beside the point. So basically, Toby needed to wear socks. Toby was not a fan of socks, though. Because Toby liked his toes. He was Toby with his totally fantastic toes. Totally. We're deep in it now. He was constantly beat.
Do you think of the squirrel with socks on?
I'm thinking of a squirrel getting beat by like another squirrel, and I agree, like mother squirrel, like. They a lot of fuzz back there. It'd be tough. Anyhow, Toby didn't want to wear socks, and after yelling at him, grounding, everything she could think of, she just gave up. Squirrelina decided to let her son's feet just freeze off. And late one winter, that almost happened. Toby was climbing around on some rocks when some jogger passed her by her. Sometimes when you're jogging, you get junk in your mouth, and took a spit, landed on the rocks. Well, Toby stepped on the rocks. It was at that point that things started to get cold, and Toby realized he was stuck to the rock in a jogger's loogie spit. So Toby had a couple of options. That's pretty gross, isn't it? Yeah. Toby had a couple of options at this point. I mean, he could chew his foot off. It's not a very good option because he'd get Ryer loogie spit in his mouth. Because it's all in there. It's gross. He could, try to lick the spit back off to heat it back up. He could try peeing on it to melt it, or he could sit on the spit and hope that his butt melted it and his butt didn't get frozen to the spit also. Which option do you think Toby picked?
He should pee on it.
He should. That's not what happened. Toby sat around until a hungry fox came by and said, "Toby, what are you doing on the rock?" Toby said, "I'm frozen." And the fox said, "Well, that's convenient." And he ate it. Squirrelina was slightly sad, but in the end, she looked back and said, "Done told that boy wear them socks." And to this day, Toby's no, it's way too late. I'm imagining Toby's little feet stuck there because to this day, Toby's little feet are still stuck to that gross, scabby loogie. Oh my god. The end.
Are these the stories you tell our children?
No, these are the stories they don't let me tell you. They make me read them Thomas books. They never want to hear my stories. David never wants to hear any story I made up, even if I made a good one about him. All he wants to do is hear this damn book. If I'm not reading from a book, I guess I could just pick up a random book and tell him it's a story. But he'd want to see the pictures that match. Anyhow, Toby the squirrel, no socks, got eaten by a fox while his feet stayed stuck to the rocks. Anyhow, let's recap as we are wont to do because these people have already watched us and they want to watch more and have us talk about the same stuff we just talked about. It's kind of like at the end of the previews. At the end, remember the movie when we're about to watch the real previews? They do that recap. This is all the shit we made you sit through while everyone else was in the theater.
The first look.
The first look. This is what you saw at the first look. And if you weren't here, here's what you missed. What did we do? Talked about stuff, things. Some Lootcrate, some Dungeons and Dragons. Played a game called Kill the Bad Guys.
And story time.
And we had story time with Toby.
Where Toby?
We should wear the socks. Listen to your mother. That's about it. So until next time, check me out as usual, the James Show 00, all over the internet, here and there and everywhere.
Including MySpace.
No MySpace. That's where T the Tequila hangs out. No need to that action. Did you hear about a little while ago she got scheduled to, it might be longer than that, I'm out of touch. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. She had, went to her star was already fading by then, but she got scheduled to do a concert appearance at a Insane Clown Posse concert. Did not go well. They chased her off stage with bottles and rocks and then attacked her trailer.
Nice.
Apparently, I was reading a little bit more about that, though. Apparently, well, that was the worst incident. They stopped doing it. They used to hire acts they know would piss the crowd off to get them worked up before the Insane Clown. So they would hire some act they knew that the people would hate just to whatever. She tried showing her boobies to him and stuff to get them to calm down.
That's weird.
She's weird looking, though. I'm sorry. Whoever, if you think she's cute, more on you. But her eyes are, I mean, I got little beady eyes or whatever. But she's got eyes out over here. She's like the gray alien. I mean, her eyes are extra spaced apart. There should be an extra eye somewhere in there. Look at her face. Think about her. Can you imagine her? You don't know what she looks like?
I haven't seen her in a long time.
I'll look it up. She got extra spaced eyes. I'm telling you. Anyhow, there's nothing but tequila and fries. That's about it. So until next time, I'm James. That's Stacy. We do dumb stuff. Sometimes we do it on the camera.
Just you.
That's all for now.